I'm so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I am running live. I literally lost track of time. I am so sorry. As y'all come in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's hit that like button. I was supposed to go live last night at 9, and that was Friday, and I always look forward to going live at that time, and I was just too tired. And I wish that we went, but we're gonna definitely do a 9 o'clock live tonight to make up for Friday when we didn't go live. We have a whole lot to go over. So as you guys come in, hit that like button. I see that we got somebody here first. Hopefully you can join us in the chat. I also want to play a video that I already put up. I think it was 11 o'clock it went up. And I wanted to recap it with you guys. I always do that from time to time if my internet connection is not acting up. I was also uploading a video to go out at 2:15, but I'm gonna re-upload the video and it'll probably go out no later than 4, but it definitely will be going out today. And again, we will be going live at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. So this might be, a short live, but I'm definitely here for it. There's a lot of shady stuff going on in the community. In regards to Chrisean Rock, that poor girl never catches a break. It's really sad. I'm glad that she has added to her content that I guess once a month when Junior turns, like say next month it'll be 8 months, people will send her gifts and she'll share the gifts with people in her community, her supporters, her haters, her congratulators. Hey, Paulina, she'll be sharing that with the public. People always think that people that are social media influencers cannot get up here and show positive stuff that's going on with them. Like she was showing like her football practice. And I can't wait when she starts her first game. I think that'll be exciting to see how she plays in the game and who wins and is it paying off for doing her football practice. It's very eerie to me and disturbing how Tasiki is bringing up and also mentioning it like on places like No Jumper. Shout out to No Jumper. She's been on there quite a few times, and it has been no surprise and none of us that she has mentioned when it was asked to her about the relation she has with her sister at that time that they don't speak, and she gets briefly into why. A lot of things have been surfacing of some of the allegations that were made on Chrisean Rock in regards to what she planned to allegedly do, which was an unalived to Blueface a while back ago when they were on bad terms. And I say allegedly because we were not there. And we all know that Chrisean definitely has a lot of haters because she has a lot of things going on in her real life, and people don't want to see her succeed, is how I look at it. But she will, she'll get to where she needs to get to in due time, and there'll still be haters. So she's got to learn that she's gonna have to move forward and not pay attention to that foolishness, because that's all it is foolishness. Now I'm hoping that this video is coming in clear. I'm waiting for you guys to come in. I know you guys probably, it'll be just my luck, got your notifications at 1 and then saw that I wasn't live and thought that I wasn't going to do the live and went elsewhere to take care of things you had to take care of on this good Saturday. Hope you guys are having a blessed weekend. So as y'all come in, make sure y'all hit that like button, and dislikes are welcome. Went to social media. Maybe she's having to change her heart. I also saw a video too. I chose not to put it up. However, she did have a video that it I could only hear her. I couldn't see it. They didn't put her where you could actually see her crying, but she was crying about what's going on with Dre and not having the money 13 years ago in order to get a lawyer fees up so that he probably wouldn't have done that much time in jail for what he was accused of doing and did spent 13 years of his life behind that, and why it's probably playing out, why his life is going the way it is now. And she broke down and started crying, and I think that maybe a lot of stuff is coming to the light and she's growing up, because even though she's like what in her 50s, that doesn't mean people grow up when they're older. That sometimes can mean the opposite. And then I was quite surprised when I had heard it floating around all last night, early this morning, when she said it, that Junior actually perhaps does look like Javon and Blueface. And it seems like she's having to change her heart. But I also saw, and we're not gonna downplay this, but let's hope that this is not tying into why Carlissa is saying this now, which is some good news if she really feels that way and it's not being fake. I also did hear that she had a few words with Jaidyn. They're not getting along at this particular time. So that could also be playing a part in why she is flipping, flopping. And that's just my opinion. I'm just stating what I saw and what my thoughts are on it. And that's all we can go by at the end of the day. So I'm going to show you really briefly. A lot of you may have saw it. Kudos to you if you did. Some of you may have saw it also on my premiere that I had released the video at 11 o'clock. If you did, great. I hope you left a like or a dislike on that video. But we're going to listen to it again because I wanted to share it with you guys in a live format so I could hear some of what your thoughts were. Did you think that she was coming from a sincere place when she said what she said to Chrisean? I think that it was a sincere place when Chrisean was opening up the gifts that were given to her for Junior's 7th month on this earth. You also seen, I'm quite sure a lot of you guys, the walker. So that means he is progressing. He'll soon be. I can't wait. She'll be taking pictures and videos of him walking soon, and I cannot wait for that to come. So we got to stay tuned to that, because that's definitely what I want to see. Even though we know we'll still have people having something to say, I can't wait to we get to that point of seeing little man doing his little walking around, and she can't keep up with him, and he's getting into everything. That's going to be the real exciting part about it all. So I'm going to play the video now, and like I said, y'all leave your thoughts or what you guys think of what Carlissa had to say. Do you think she's being sincere or is she being phony? So let's listen up.
So I think that it's fair to say that this is definitely a proud day for all of the people that support or don't support Chrisean Rock and the circus. However, it shocked me when I heard Carlissa, in her
Hey,
own sort
lady,
of
the
way,
queen.
embracing the fact that Junior is her grandbaby. He does look, in fact, like Javon, and she's saying in her own way, that is my grandchild. So a lot of people need to hear this positive affirmations so that people that are not thinking so positive can think positive too. Sometimes it just takes the leader of the chaos to turn things around and say things that are positive rather than always negative, but mean it from their heart. And I really believe that she did mean it from her heart. I'm gonna let you listen to the clip of her speaking on this situation. They also had put pictures of Javon and Junior in it. I just don't feel like it's appropriate. And I don't want to trigger anybody, even though this was all positive commentary, in regards to Carlissa doing the right thing and speaking what's on her heart, and not being so, mean and hateful. And I thought this was a good day, and I know that if Chrisean was listening, and I'm quite sure she was, that as a human, probably made her feel, made her feel good. It made her smile, because nobody wants their child to not be acknowledged when they're supposed to be
You're
part of
right,
a family. So
Pauline.
leave in the comment section as well your thoughts. Try to be respectful. And I'm saying that only to the one percenters that don't know how to be respectful. But try to be respectful when you leave the comments of what your thoughts are, what Carlissa is saying.
Definitely look like Javon to me. He looked like Javon. Definitely. Go look at
She
his
sounds like she's
hands.
having a change of
His
thought.
hands is a giveaway. Like lately, I've been like, yeah, it's the hands. He definitely got them hands like Javon and my son. He definitely got them hands. They already look like grown man hands. It used to scare me when he was a baby. He probably gonna be like 6'5". You gotta think, cause
Yeah, his
Krishan's
father's
tall.
tall.
You gotta think that baby probably about to hit 6'5"
Hi, that
ish.
girl Mimi.
Again, they ordered some more. Got more gifts. I'm about to open up and see what's inside. This should be cool to watch.
I like to see this when she shows this kind of
Noise,
stuff. Chrisean.
Hey. Oh, I got him some socks. Thank you. It's beautiful. What's the note say? Hey, Rockets and Junior. It's tea time with Latrice on IG. Love y'all. Praying for y'all. For Sabrina Birch. Thank you. Period. I'm gonna start doing this more often. I should have did this when it started coming because
Yep.
trust me, you got a lot of stuff at my other house.
Yep.
Oh, this is so cute. Aw, they got him some clothes. Oh, he's getting bigger for stuff like this. Oh, he's
I
extra
love baby clothes.
cute. Oh, you got some taste. Okay, thank you. Socks, little onesies with polo. Okay, polo Kylie. Do another one. This is fun. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Bibs, teething bibs. Okay. Thank you. Let's see who got him this. Usually it comes with a get some more. Got more gifts. I'm about to open up.
So I'm gonna have to throw out there how I did hear Chrisean Rock say, I got some other clothes at the old house. So all that she got evicted and so on and so forth. I always believed and maintained that she still has that other house. I know when she first told everybody she was gonna move into Blueface's house, she definitely made it clear that she still has that new house just in case things don't work out between her and Blueface. She wanted to have somewhere to come home to. And even though she has money, why have to live in a hotel with a young, small child when you just had a whole house? Whether you rented it, released it, was buying to own whatever house she purchased that house, which is not my business. It's not yours as well. She has that house, and I still believe she has that house. And it was mentioned in this live here when she was opening up these baby gifts that she has clothes at the old house. And only house, in my opinion, that she could be referring to is the one that people keep saying that she's getting evicted from. However, we're going to always get people that are going to have something to say. And I just recently heard from a few people that I'm starting to think, this is my opinion as well, you just plain flat out don't like Chrisean, so it doesn't matter if she does good, bad, or indifference, you're going to have always something to say. But again, this was a good time that I wanted to share with the community. It's always good when you can share something positive that really there's nothing to be said about the situation. I know people will find things to say about this beautiful situation where nobody was throwing salt on nobody's name, bragging anybody. It was just a simple celebration of Chrisean opening up gifts from her supporters, and also Carlissa. It was a heart to heart with her fans and supporters. That all jokes aside, let's stop playing around. That Junior does look like his little brother, or big brother. Actually, he's the oldest, and that was heartfelt, whether you see it like that or not. I I felt like that was a turning point, and hopefully going forward, everybody can get together. It's still gonna be mayhem and bedrock because that's how family is. We're gonna get along, we're gonna agree to disagree, and then we're going to have our, fights and so forth and so on, but we're still gonna love and respect each other at the end of the day. And we're not gonna let nobody else come in and do it. But it's that circle dynamic that they have that makes them who they are, the circus or whatever you want to call them, the Porter family, the Malone family, or so on, so have you. But I'm just so glad that, this might be the beginning to something good to come. Who knows? If you're thinking positive, you'll believe in something positive happening. It's not what you do in the beginning that counts, as what you do in the end. You can always turn a mistake into something great. We all drop the ball sometime when we say things that we don't mean, but hopefully going forward, this positivity, pretty much with the kids going forward should stay there. Now, what y'all do as adults are different, but with the kids, that positivity should stay there, I believe. Hopefully it will, but we'll just have to wait.
So, yeah, so I'm going to say this and then I'll read some of the comments. First and foremost, and we can all agree to disagree, I've always had the stance that Chrisean never left her place, her old place, when she moved into Blueface's place. I don't think that she got evicted. I don't think any of the above until I hear otherwise. I'm going to stay from the beginning, remembering what Chrisean Rock said to the public when she moved into Blueface's house, when she finally just came clean and said, listen, we're working things out. I don't know where this is going, but he has been showing me what, basically she's been wanting from him. And she was giving him another chance, but she was keeping her old house. Marsh was going to be staying there, and some other girl. It was supposed to be two girls staying there, but Marsh and somebody else. And she was not going to leave her place. And that only to me meant she just wanted to be safe, better than sorry. That's what any woman should do. You should keep your own just in case it doesn't work out. You have something to fall back on. And I believe that she is currently doing that. She's keeping the old place in case it doesn't work out with her and Blueface, or if it does work out with her and Blueface, but they have a spat, something that happens in relationships, she has her own place to go to. So I'm not buying into the fact she got evicted or she couldn't pay for her rent or what have you. And even if she couldn't pay for her rent, that's not my business. That's not even something that I would consider commentary unless she brought it to social media and publicly said, listen, I had to sell or stop paying for my rent because I can't afford it, or they're going to evict me because I'm not keeping up on the rent. Until that comes up, well, I'm not going to make something into something unless it comes out of the horse's mouth. She still has her house. Her friends live in it. Yep, that's what I was saying too. Calendra, am I saying your name right? I feel Blueface let her stay there, but I believe she's the one putting money on the books and keeping up with the bills. It's always been her money. Probably so. Um, Chrisean, we love you. So proud of you. That's what I like to hear. Some positive affirmations. When Carlissa gets mad, she is going to say something different. She can't be trusted. And I do agree, Lady the Queen, because I did see and I did mention at the beginning of this live. I was late coming in, but I did see a video. I didn't watch the video, but this is a recent video as of maybe less than 24 hours ago that there were words that were between Carlissa and Jaidyn, and obviously she may have shared that. Carlissa did. I didn't hear that live with that coming out of Carlissa's mouth, but there was a video floating around. I might check it out when I get some spare time later to see what that was all about. But the first thing that came to mind was I hope she's not flip-flopping. Carlissa is to get mad at Jaidyn, knowing that Jaidyn will hear her say that the Junior does resemble Javon and Blueface, just to get back at Jaidyn. But if that's the case, that's still on Carlissa. That's what she has to live with, and that's that.
It says, "Hey, lady, the queen. Hey, Red, Big Red. Happy Saturday. Peace and love. Peace and love to you too." She didn't move into Blue's house. It's really funny how Wack 100 on the radio. Why would you break into the one? It says, "Will the circus start up or will Blue do right?" Child, we will cross our fingers. I'm hoping that he does right. I'm hoping, put it like this, it might not be our kind of a right, but I hope that it's our kind of a right with something different, and you got to give him a little credit if he gets out and he does something different, and it's not respecting both parties, Jaidyn, Alexis, or Chrisean Rock, but you can see him trying. I think that's the best we can give him. He's human, he's dropped the ball quite a lot. It's going to be hard to fix things because of how he left them prior to going to jail. So let's hope when he gets out, he'll be so focused on being a businessman. Wack 100 allegedly trying to fix him back up to win. Also, so that Wack can, in my opinion, have money, extra money in his pocket from the royalties that Blueface will make from these new business opportunities. And hopefully Blueface doesn't lose the focus on business because he's a man first and foremost. He does have families, and I say families, Jaidyn Alexis's family and Chrisean Rock family to take care of alongside with himself. So he needs to be, in the studio. If that's what he chooses to do, he needs to be on these networks and these reality shows so he can get this bag. No one's gonna pay him anything for free or just because he's Blueface. The baby looks like Chrisean, period. It says, it's not going to work out with her and Blue because there's 100% feeling that she still got like 5 warrants out her arrest and she's running. That doesn't mean it's going to not work out. She held him down when he was in jail. So why not him hold her down while she has to clear up her legal obligations? But notice this, if you're from Baltimore, Maryland, you don't run from the police, you turn yourself in. It says he did look like his mom. It says you gotta to admit he looks like Blue. I think he looks like both of them, to be honest with you. And I think as he gets older, because I honestly will say it takes a while before people can really start to see. Because the kid can start off looking like the mother 100% and then start looking like the father later on. And then as they get older, start looking like both of them. It's real funny. Hassan and Paul, everything else on social media, but won't post a real DNA on the father. I don't know about all that. I'm not getting into it because every time I let somebody drag me in on this DNA crap, I'm not even saying anything about a DNA. Then people who haven't watched the whole live or the premiere videos, sometimes my premiere videos are like 10 minutes, but if somebody puts in the comment section something about a DNA test, they'll swear up and down that that whole video was about a DNA test, which I'm not even thinking about no DNA test. LOL, Carlissa is front of me. As long as he puts the baby first and treats his BMs decent, I don't know who he be with. Have respect, right? He has to have respect for all of them, and even if he's with one and not the other, he still has to have some sort of a what is it called when you do parenting, but it's like 1 week you get your child, the next week she has the child. They have to have some sort of a medium grounds where they're still able to do parenting and not let that interfere with how they feel about each other. It says we hope that he does right because Blueface and Chrisean are great together. I think so too. I think they're a smash hit when it comes to social media. If you go to the Google and type, "Oh, Chrisean Rock got evicted from her house in Maryland," probably so. Why is the Wack 100 said that Chrisean broke Blueface's house, then called the police and got him to confess to surrender himself into the police station to get arrested? He looks like both. I agree. Yeah,
he do look like Jaidyn's kids they favor. They definitely do to me. Blueface and Chrisean are a powerful couple if they get it together. They are a powerful couple, and I feel like nobody wants to see it. You got people with like agendas to just not want to see it happen because they're afraid of what they're gonna see on the big screen. And it's gonna make them feel like everything that they said prior to them blowing up is going to make them look like a fool. So that's why sometimes it's best to tread lightly and wait for whatever's going to come and not just immediately assume that you know what's going on, like you're there with these people or you know them personally. You don't have to look like your parents to be their kid. That's true. That's another thing too. My mother used to always say that too. Sometimes the kids don't come out looking like the mother or the father. Sounds like you're making stuff up. 5 warrants. Yeah, I don't know where that 5 warrants came from. And lady, the queen, you know, I've been looking into a lot of that stuff because you know, up here on this channel, I can't just go by what people put in the comment section because they could be trolling or trying to see if they can get me to be foolish enough to just go do a video saying that she got 5 warrants to get views. And we don't do that over here. We got to do our due diligence before we just go listening to anybody's word. And why did his dad at the house too? He don't trust her. Junior features have came in full, but he looks like Blueface and Chrisean. No denying that. I agree. Did y'all see the eviction? Cause y'all swear she got put out. I never seen it. I never seen it at all. It says, but why does Wack 100? I don't care. Wack 100 lies a lot. So, you know, like I said, and that's just my opinion. We've all, everybody put a Y in the chat. We've all heard Wack 100 say one thing and then he goes and turn around, say something else, and we'll look at each other like, didn't he just say the other day or last month saying similar stuff, but he said it this way? I'm sending you the picture SL. Okay, Nessie. Why are people so concerned saying that the baby is by Blue when where is the why are you so concerned about a DNA test? That girl Mimi, are you in a relationship with Blueface? Step up forth in front and center and let us know. Do you have a online love affair with Blueface? Do you want him to be your booth thing? And you like Jaidyn better because Jaidyn's more quiet, and just how she has had no choice over it, but just how she allowed Chrisean Rock to still be with Blueface where she doesn't have any say in it anyways. You like her better because she's not someone that would bother you if you was to make relations with Blueface. Can you answer that question? I'm sending the picture. Okay, thank you, Nessie. What is 100 on the radio and snitched on Chrisean, and Chrisean got Blueface locked up in the first place? Wack don't want that to be. A lot of people don't want it to be his, and that's sad. She still has her house. She just said people are still sending it right, and that's why I said that in the video. I said, you know, I'm gonna bring up that I just heard Chrisean say that she still got stuff over at the house that people basically had for Junior. So, like, you want to be the father and pay the rent for her. This is nothing but a Stevie J Jocelyn and Mimi situation and a 50 Cent situation that's now posted on the internet 2 hours ago. It's the same way y'all come for Chrisean. Jaidyn let him be with 7 girls. So how you feel some type of way, right? But anyways, I'm just glad that Carlissa, for now, we know she flip flops in my opinion, but I'm glad that she came clean on how she feels inside about her grandson Junior. And I just hope going forward that they can keep this positive energy and not make it about themselves and make it about Junior. That's all I hope for this situation here. And I hope that Chrisean gets everything that she wants going forward, and all of this negativity that is not even at this point that she's bringing to her life, because she's been quiet. But I hope that all this negativity goes away, because people start to see the positive stuff that she's doing. Yeah, we might have to wait till Blueface gets out to see that she's a changed woman and she's going to do things differently. But we're going to be grateful enough to see it eventually. The ones that want to see the other side of Chrisean and what she's made of and what she has became, which is a bright, a bright and shining light. I want to see that Chrisean. So I have nothing but positive vibes only for Chrisean. I wish her the best. And again, I really respect Carlissa for coming clean with how she felt, and she shared it with the public. Exactly, these girls that have some kind of thing for Blue and saying stuff that ain't true. Yep. Because there's been stuff that I have fact checked and it doesn't check out, and I don't know where this information is coming from. And then some of the stuff that I was seeing were from sites, well, not sites, but channel holders that they have um reputations for putting content out there to get you on the video, and then you get on the video and it's not even about that topic. So it happens all the time. The only thing that I can say, this is a remix of Jocelyn. So like I said, only time will tell. I hope that Blueface gets out in July. Well, I know he's getting out July 2nd, 2024, but I hope he gets out before July and gets himself together, man. This should be a wake-up call to him. Come on, man, get yourself together. You obviously are a driving factor, and that could be in a good way or bad light. Whether you want to have a positive outcome or negative one. I think that going forward, he wants to have a positive outcome. He's gonna have to move differently. Chrisean didn't have a needle put into her stomach for the DNA test. So hopefully going forward, he gets out and he stops doing all this foolishness. Now we know he's gonna be tempted to go back and forth with Soulja Boy and all these people that have done diss albums on him. It's kind of sort of going to trigger him, and that's also a way to derail him, because these young boys out here too are going to see that he's got business moves going on while they're sitting on IG and all these social media platforms, because their careers have been put on hold for a second. Sometimes it happens. Ain't nothing going on for these other rappers or whoever that are out here making their bag on social media. So they have to sit around and put out false narratives and hate and put diss tracks out and all kind of stuff, because they're afraid of the next one's success. Well, that's what was posted on her Snapchat news, and I sent you on IG. Okay. So, and like I said, I have a video going out. And Tasiki, again, it's old news that was sent to me, but I made it clear that it was. But I'm not understanding why not only is Tasiki still throwing shots at Chrisean Rock, but why are all these allegations of what she allegedly was inspiring to do to Blueface to unalive him? Why is that all being brought up now? That is the big question that I want to know. Why is this all being brought up now? And that's only because if you have something positive to say about Chrisean Rock, if you want something positive to happen to Chrisean Rock, you wouldn't even want this to be resurfacing while she is trying to transition into something else. Carlissa needs to hold herself accountable for the things she said online. If she was serious, she would stop the foolery. She wants their attention, but it is being disrespectful towards. Yeah, so I don't know. So listen, I will be having a live stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure y'all hit that like or that dislike button. I told you this was going to be a short live. We perhaps would have stayed on longer if I wasn't like 20 minutes late, and we would have did the whole hour, but I have a few things that I had to do, but I want to make sure I still got on live and shared what I needed to update with you. But I have other things I want to talk about when I get on the 9 o'clock live tonight. That'll be 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll be going live. I'm confused as to why us grown women are acting like Blueface is some sort of prize. He's a monster. Tasiki is so jealous. Right. That's what I think so too. And she was in the music business, from my understanding, Tasiki, way before Chrisean Rock. I don't get it. But family can be worse than outsiders is how I look at it. So I'll see you guys at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Hopefully you guys will be clear and free, because you'll be done with your families, cooking, cleaning, shopping outside because it is Saturday, or whatever you do on the weekends when you have that weekend off, and we can chop it up. There's other things I want to share with you guys, but I will be sharing it on that 9 o'clock live tonight. With that all being said, I love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah.